Okay, here we are. This is section 2. We're going to spend 2 lessons on this. So this is the day 1 notes, estimating with percents. So we're just getting right into the examples. It says Tara's Tees is offering 2 t-shirts for $16, while Good Tees is running their buy one for $9.99, get one for half price sale. Which store offers the better deal? Okay, so first of all, we need to find the discount on the second t-shirt at Good Tees. So what is that going to be? So Tara's Tees is 2 t-shirts for $16. This one is half price. So what we need to think of is half price is 50%, right? 50% of this $9.99. So it's important to know that in math, of means multiply. I'll write that over here. Of and we are going to use this concept throughout the entire chapter, okay? So we need to understand that of means to multiply. Now, when I multiply a percent times a number, we can't do that, okay? We can't multiply 2 things that are not alike. So I have to change the percent into a decimal first. So 50%, if I move that decimal point 2 to the left, okay, 50% is equivalent to 0.50 or 0.5. Okay, so we're going to, instead of saying 50% times $9.99, we're going to do 0.50 times $9.99 because now this is in decimal form and that's in decimal form. Okay, so to estimate it, we can round this up to $10, right? And 50% is about half. So we're doing about half of $10, which is $5. Okay, so the discount is about $5. And since $10 for the first shirt plus $5 for the second shirt is $15, the cost for the 2 shirts there is going to be $15. Now the other tees, Tara's Tees, was $16 for 2 of them. So this is going to be a better deal for us. So the t-shirts at Good Tees is going to be a better deal. Okay, so in this problem we kind of estimated, and in real life I would strongly suggest that you use these kind of estimation techniques. But if you have a calculator, let's go ahead and utilize that. Okay, so here it says the Fresh Acres Swim Club has a $35,000 budget for pool maintenance this year. The club members have agreed to raise the budget by 4%. Estimate the pool maintenance budget for the year. Okay, so first of all, we originally had $35,000 and now we're raising it by 4%. So it's 4% of this original budget. So again, of means to multiply, right? So we're going to be multiplying. But I cannot multiply a percent times a number. So I have to change this to a decimal. I'm going to do that by moving that decimal 2 spots to the right, and that's going to end up being 0.04. Okay, so to figure out 4% of 35,000, I'm going to change the 4% to 0.04. Of means multiply, and then I'm going to bring that 35,000 in there. Okay, so I am not going to estimate this in my head. I'm going to go right into Desmos, and I'm going to evaluate it. Okay, so 0.04 times 35,000 is $1,400. Okay, so this $1,400, that's going to be the amount of increase. So it said they're raising the budget by 4%. So this is the amount that we're increasing it by. We're adding $1,400 to our pool budget. So to figure out our new budget, we're going to take the old budget, which was $35,000, and we're going to add the amount of the increase, which was $1,400. Okay, and in the end, that's going to give us our new pool budget, which is $36,400. Okay, so in this case, we have to figure out percent of a number by multiplying, and then we have to add that on to the original value to figure out the new amount. Okay, so here it says Tim spent $58 on dinner for his family. About how much money should he leave for a 15% tip? Okay, a lot of times we do this by estimation. There's also apps for figuring out tips, but we can also do this using a calculator, but it's good to understand how we get this, okay? So it was $58 for dinner, 15% of that amount on tip. So we're trying to figure out what is 15% of $58, okay? That's the question. So again, of means we're going to multiply. And in order to multiply, I have to change 15% to a decimal because I can't multiply a percent times a decimal. I have to do a decimal times a decimal. So if I move this decimal point 2 to the left, it's going to be 0.15, and then we're going to multiply, of means multiply, times 58. And now that is not something that I'm easily going to do in my head, so I'm going to go into Desmos. 0.15 times 58 is 8.7. Okay, so if I were to write that in dollars and cents, that's going to be $8.70 for the tip. Now go back and see what the question was asking. It says, how much should he leave for the tip? So this is the tip amount. If they would have asked us how much money he should leave total with dinner and tip, you would have to add them together. But this time it was only asking for the tip amount. Okay, Amanda spent $12 on a haircut. About how much money should she leave for a 15% tip? So again, we're trying to calculate 15% of $12. So we're going to be multiplying 15% times $12. Once again, we have to change 15% into a decimal, which is 0.15. And then we're going to be multiplying by 12. Of means times. So let's go to our calculator to figure this out. 0.15 times the 12 is 1.8. All right, so to write this in dollars and cents form, it would be $1.80 tip. Okay, and that's all they're asking us is how much should she leave for the tip, not how much is she going to spend total. If they asked us how much she would spend total, you're going to have to add the haircut plus the tip. Okay, this one says every Tuesday, the Build It Yourself warehouse gives senior citizens a 5% discount. Complete the chart below to find the cost of these items purchased on a Tuesday by a senior citizen. So what we're going to be doing is we're trying to figure out what is 5% of all of these prices. So 5%, first of all, is going to be 0.05 if I move that 2 to the left. Be careful if you change it to only 0.5, that's 50% discount, which would be really nice, but then the warehouse is going to lose money. So what we're going to be doing is multiplying everything in this column by 0.05, okay? And that'll give us our discount. So 0.05 times 45.99 is going to be $2.29, but it'll round up to $2.30. Okay, let's just go and figure out the discount amount for all of these. So now I'm going to figure out the discount on the screwdriver set by multiplying by 0.05 also. So we're going to do 0.05 times the $17.99. Okay, and this is going to round to 0.90 or 90 cents because the 9 is going to round this 89 up to 90. Okay, the next one is 5% of $23.50. So 0.05 times 23.50. This is going to round to $1.18 because the 5 is going to round the 7 up to an 8. Okay, the next one is 5% of $37.79. Okay, and this one we have to round also. The 9 is going to round 88 up to 89 cents, so $1.89 for the discount. Okay, the next one is 5% of $95.29, so 0.05 times $95.29. Okay, this one, the 4 is going to keep the 6 the same, so it's going to stay $4.76. And then we have one more. We have to figure out 5% of $12.75, so 0.05 times $12.75. Okay, this time the 7 is going to round 63 cents up to 64 cents discount. Okay, so now we figured out all the discount amounts. To figure out the final price, now let's think about this. Senior citizens are getting a discount, which means it's going to be less than the original amount, okay? So to figure out the final price, what we're going to do is we're going to take the original price and we are going to subtract the discount. Okay, I'm not going to show all of these on Desmos. If I were to take $45.99 minus $2.30, our final price would be $43.69. $17.99 minus 90 cents is $17.09. $23.50 minus $1.18 is $22.32. Okay, if I subtract these two, I end up with $35.90. If I take $95.29 and subtract the $4.76, it's $90.53. And finally, $12.75 minus 64 cents is going to be $12.11. Okay, there you have it. Again, let me know if you have any questions on the assignment.